Hey there, Heather Ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to another ASG Golf tournament as we have the 70s 90s tour playing round two of the Pebble Beach PGA Championship. Now I know it's at Quail Hollow, but Quail Hollow does not agree with my laptop, so I decided to move it to Pebble Beach. Of course, I did have. Besides, Pebble Beach. Nevertheless, right now Leonard Thompson with the lead by a stroke over Greg, the Great White Shark Norman at 600. A list of people at 3 of 500, including big names like Jim Gallagher, Bill Kratzert. -4, -3, a lot of these players. But remember, the cut line is important because it is in a major setting. It's a top 40 in ties in stroke play instead of top 70 in ties, like normal. So right now we would have 57 golfers qualify at 1 under or better. People like Brad Bryan, John Houston, Constantine John Mahaffey, Hubie Green, Rocco Media, and Steve Jones surviving with people like Steve Stricker, Ian Woosnam, and David Duvall missing by a stroke. If you win this tournament easily, you go to the Tournament of Champions at the end of the year from Gusta. You take second place, you can get in through the back door, but you can still win a tournament and get in that way. So anyhow, that's good. Things going. We are keeping our eyeball on Jack Nicklaus and his group because he was second last tournament. So Jackie Nicklaus. So yeah, well, Nicklaus's group is number 40. Brian Barnes with a triple bogey. Let's just cut the John Mahaffey with a triple bogey. That's not good start. JCC triple bogey, not good. Cut line right now is -1. David Faraday triple bogey. He's got to be careful. Cut line right now is at -1. John Houston triple bogey. The winds are now picked up badly. Ooh, this could end badly. It's a hard course, fast green. And Jack Nicklaus still has to play. Don't worry, he'll get his time. Yeah, like Streck hasn't started yet. Chi hasn't started yet. Nankowski, Stockton, and Day have yet to start. Greg Norman triple bogey. Well, he's faltering, but as long as he can just stay in that thing, he'll be A-OK. David Evans a triple bogey on 8. Dropping to -1, making the cut line. David. Yeah, Dave Watson, Wayne Grady are under the cut line. The wind's going to the north now, from the south to the north. I don't know. That's a good move. 41st place. Ooh, even. All right. Jack Nicklaus with Ian Woosnam and Hugh Biachi. Nice job. 1 point for the himself. Let's get to the north. Woosnam. On the right hand side, why aren't you clapping? Well, it's on the first cut of the rough. Hugh Biachi. Losing and Biachi are fighting for top. Who just ran out -1? Biachi to the right, into the ref. Who's them? That's in the ref.
All right.
Whoa, that's wide. He has to go over a bunker. Evaded. Who's them trying to get pars? I have a feeling this is going to be a terrible trio. And these are hard as rocks. For par. Now she's like, oh, he does. He'll double bogey and losing par. Now I know you're thinking, wait a minute, he took second in the last tournament. What if he sucks at this tournament? Well, that second place is still there. Like, you can't lose it. Because remember, it is a second chance qualifier. Well, you can still win a tournament and make it in your own merit. Otherwise, you have to go through a backdoor tournament. Biachi. Ooh, that wasn't good. Wisdom. Yeah, this is going to probably be a testament of things to come in the bunkers. Nicholas. Whoa, what a nice this is going to be a tough 9 holes. We'll stick with the 9 holes, guys. For double bogey. Alright, that's going to be a triple. Who's it? It's 5 strokes in 2 holes. Biachi was a bogey. And he's falling flat on his face. That's something you don't see every day. Up northwest. On the level. In the a swell? I would think that would be a small whale. Wisdom for par. Overshoots it. He'll go. Nah, a par. Unport.
All right.
I told you so. Nicholas. Oh, wow. That was close. I thought he hit the water. It was a little bit to the right, but at least it's on the water. That's in the water? No. I know, probably like, call it. Just fucking call it. Stop the fight. Well, we will give you at least 9 points. Yeah. For double. That's a triple bogey boost. For 30? Yeah. Biachi will triple bogey. Yeah, at this point, nobody's taking it seriously. There's too many triple bogeys. Fuck this. You know what? Fuck it. You're right. So many triple bogeys. I'm starting to lose my pet patience. Cut line right now is at even par +1. You're just missing. Lots of people are +1. But many of the +1s are not really, didn't have good rank. Okay, +1, you're safe. That's 40th place. That's, well, not, yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. Triple bogey on 7. Oh my god. Holy shit. This is horrible. Um, anyway. Yeah, I just got some disturbing news through a WhatsApp chat. Now, of course, the highlight show is being taped at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time on May 16th. I just learned that one of my poker people who I play poker with on a daily occasion and part of the poker players thing presented by Sports Catastrophe, Dawn Becker passed away. Um, she was living with several ailments. She was in a wheelchair and all that. She was there for just 2 weeks ago for the tournament finals and all that. She qualified for the tournament. She was playing with me and all that. You know, I was trying to push a wheelchair and almost made a mistake with her wheelchair and all that. So right now I'm just feeling a little numb and all that. So I know tomorrow when I create the poker players video, it will have a tribute to her. So anyhow, yeah, so hard and all that. So this news just freaking came in. I wish I had a poker game, like a poker PC game and all that I could play and all that in her honor, but not really there. Yeah. So that news just freaking came in like 5 minutes ago, as I am taping this. Nevertheless, plus one is the cut line. 48 men are in the tournament. Grant Marsh and Bernard Gallagher both got in under par. Dudley Hart, Andrew McGee, and Gilby Gilbert all had three over or worse rounds. They still survived. Well, commiserations to the people who are plus two. Um, Lots of them. Wow. Billy Andrade and Jim Gallagher both had a 7 over par round. Like, those two guys were at 500 par and were in a tie for third place after round one. What the fuck happened? Andrade, wow. Andrade looked pretty good. And then a plus 7, he birdied, but he was off by one stroke. Fuck. Well, a double bogey on 12 may have been his downplay. Jim Gallagher plus 7. One of the best tournament players this year. He had two birdies in the first three holes, and what the hell happened? The back nine, that's what happened. He was even through the front nine, but plus 7 on the back nine with 6 bogeys or worse. And a double on 14 on a par 5. You don't want to hit a bogey on a par 5 or worse. So Jim Gallagher misses it out. Gary Groh had a 4 under par round. Dude was looking, he had 300 back nine, but misses by a stroke. That's gotta hurt. So, like other people who missed out, Dan Forsman, Justin Leonard, who fortunately will be in the Tournament of Champions anyway because he won in January. Davis Love the third missed by a stroke. John Mahaffey missed by a stroke. While people like Ed Sneed, Bernard Gallagher, Andrew McGee, Stacey Pate, Mark Tucklevecchia, Rocco Media all made it. Now, if it was top 70 in ties, you would put in plus 3, and people like Nick Faldo, Jack Nicklaus, and Bill Glasson would have sneaked in and survived. But because this is a quote unquote major, we want to make top 40 in ties. So who were the worst of the worst? Look at the holy shit. I'm looking at the bottom. Mike Morley, Ron Streck, Ian Woosnam, Mark McNulty, Bob Estes, Hugh Biaggi, Larry Siegler, and Bobby Mitchell, all 10 over par or worse today. People like Biaggi, Siegler, and Woosnam and Streck were on the cut line. So, well, technically, Paul Lawrie was the worst of the worst, plus 18. Bert Yancey, plus 16. Brad Faxon tied with Bobby Mitchell for third worst. Colin Montgomery having a terrible time. 10 over par. Woosnam, as I said, and Hugh Biaggi. But let's go to the top of the leaderboard. It was a shitty day. Jerry Hurd and Bob Murphy are both tied at 7 under. Have you heard about the bird? Bob Murphy, not the first announcer of the New York Mets. So Hurd and Murphy -7. Mike Springer, Leonard Thompson was leading, but a +1. That's not bad. He's tied for third with Mike Springer. Jerry Pate, Bob Dixon, and Marco Mira are tied for fifth. Fulton Mellum, Jerry McGee, David Faraday, remember him, boys and girls? Ray Floyd, Lou Graham, and Johnny Miller are all at 4 under par and making the cut. And that Bob Dixon and Bruce Crampton both put up 5 under pars. Everyone was struggling, but yeah, Dixon and Crampton did quite well. So we could see a surprise, as I think. Well, I don't know what Pebble Beach will be like. Feels like normal. We're gonna be playing on the 6th hole. All the golfers. There, like, how many groups do we have? We have 24 groups. So we have 48 golfers who will do their thing. So anyway, that's all I've got here, and things will happen. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.